It's a shake weight. Alright, so in front of us we have the Killer Bee Motorsport oil control valve for the 2008 to 2014 WRX and STIs, or GR models to be exact. As far as I know, there's a version 2, which is this one, and a version 1 for GD models. There is no version 3 as of yet, but we can work on it later on as far as making a bracket. But before we go on explaining what it's for, let's see what it comes with. So this is just the unit itself. It's $351 for those who ask. Yes, it may be a lot, but you know, it only is required for a select few, and we'll go into that later. This here is a bracket, nicely welded. I believe it's also aluminum. We got 4 each M6x1 screws, or 10mm hex head screws, and then a 12 AN to M22 thread adapter fitting. So why would you need this valve? If you listen to it, it sounds like there's something loose in there, and it's made there for a purpose. It's made of aluminum, and it's got welded spots here as well as here. If you were to look at it, there's ports here and here on the left and right banks, and then there's a big nice open hole with also some threads for the aforementioned fittings and screws. So we can just push this aside for now because we don't care about that. We care about this. Now if you were to look through here, there's a tunnel that goes all the way across here, and in here where it's welded, there's a spring that sits right about here, and then there's a, I want to say it's a steel ball because it feels weighted. Alright, and then you got a tunnel going up, and as it goes up, as the ball drops right there, you can see it seals whatever air or oil goes in here. So pretty ingenious design. Now why they recommend this item for certain cars is because it takes about 1 G of gravity to actuate the balls. Okay, so on Earth, here on Earth, if you guys don't know, it's 1 G of gravity. So say for instance, you are driving, say like this is forward, that's aft. You take a nice hard left, okay, now swing the car this way. And if you look in here, the balls already block the hole. So at 1 G of lateral G, okay, the oil from your, if you guys know the Subaru design, it could slosh all the oil to this side, to the right side. Remember, this is the front, that's the rear. Right side heads and come up this way. Oil is going to come up here as well, along with whatever blow-by gases will follow it, and try to get out of here and go towards your AOS or your intake. Now if you look at the other side, on the back side, okay, maybe that's remember that's the front, you have the tunnel here with the ball sitting here. Okay, so 1 G will actuate this ball to go this way upwards, while the other side, 1 G will keep it here, 1 G and a half or so. And then since this side is surging, this side is open to vent, and the air will come out of here as well. Okay, so you got oil sloshing this way, okay, trying to get over up here, and on this side it's, I guess it's empty, so it's just ventilation gases getting up, going towards your AOS or intake. Long story short, it prevents the oil from being displaced outside the engine and starving your oil pump. And that's basically it. It's a simple design, very effective. One person that can attest to it is Cali WRX. He actually ran out of oil at one point during his track race. I forget what track it was, but you guys can check his channel and see, you know, what happened and why he put this on, and it actually worked afterwards. Another person who can attest to this is someone who wishes to remain anonymous. He was stationed here as military, and we went for a drive on a series of roads, and one of the turns were a long sweeping right. He eventually spun his bearings. We found out at the end of the run and I believe that's what it came from. It's just starving the pump. You're thinking, why do I need it? You know, I don't go to the track. We don't have tracks here. We don't have circuits or anything like that. Because here in Hawaii, there's more curves and straights, and I don't like driving straight too much. I like to hit the corners and in the roads wherever I get the chance to. And some of the roads here are cambered, so being that the road's cambered will kind of force the car this way a little bit, and with me going around the corner could actuate that. I mean, how much? I don't know, but it's a peace of mind item for me, in addition to their windage tray, their oil pickup, as well as their AOS that I have, and also their dual tank reservoir. Not oil related, but you know, it's Killer B, right? Do you drag race? You don't need it, right? You drive slower than grandma? You don't need it. You hard park? You don't need it. And like I said, the price is pretty hefty for what it is, but it's worth it to me because $351 can save you $3,500 on a new motor. So that's my spiel on this oil control valve. I'll be doing an install on this, and also in OCTurboJoe fashion, I'll be painting this wrinkle black to match along with my other stuff. As you know, I don't like shiny stuff in my car, although Killer B makes some nice shiny stuff, showing off their beautiful welds, but it's not for me, but these parts are. So we're gonna make another video. This is a part 1 series of 2, and we're gonna show you how to install this in the next video. Until then, if you guys like what you see, like and subscribe. See you guys later.